Welcome to Spiritually Arrow. Welcome you, and if you're new, welcome and welcome back. I'm Liara, your spiritual guidance, here to guide us. If you don't know, you will, so stay tuned. Contact information about me is listed below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles can be flipped, switched, and reversed. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. But what I see here is I got Book God at the top of the deck. So had it not been for something or divine intervention, you would know something. But I feel like you're no longer blinded by a situation as it relates to like you holding on to something, someone, a belief, a mindset, or this could be like spiritual beliefs though. Page lines in reverse. Not understanding something. I feel like you're realizing and holding on to a new something you received or something that you got from letting something go or doing something differently. And you could want to give to a situation or talk to somebody about this. We do got but God and Five of Cups, so you could have been down and out about the situation, but you realize it wasn't that deep, or it probably was that deep, and it's just like now I don't know. I feel like you found your way. We're gonna see though. What's this Two of Swords in here? You can want to like bury your emotions, your feelings, or voice your opinions and feelings on the situation. Seven of Swords, huh? King of Swords, what? Six of Pentacles, one-sided. You could have realized how you was moving in a situation, or why somebody was moving, how they was moving towards you. When it comes to you not seeing something or being aware, just going into something blindly. What is this? Four of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Yeah, perhaps somebody didn't want you to realize what you had, or to give up something that you had, or take something from you that you got. We got the Empress. What? This could be about, oh Lord. Two of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this has got something to do with like spirituality, rather than like an actual person, because the person could be spiritual, in many cases, and somebody could invoke this feeling or like light on you, or what's this? But there is like forces against this. The Lovers. Judgment. Yeah, like karmic lovers. I mean, the world. Yeah, something was over. This like you finding your soulmate type shit, and like what you got going, like it's like realizing, yeah, past life or some shit, or soulmate or something. But time being an illusion type shit, circumstances, all that shit. Right time, wrong place type shit, or wrong place, wrong time type shit, that was trying to like keep you and somebody against or away from each other or something like that, like circumstances, the stresses of life type shit. Everything you would think of was coming up against that, or somebody was, they didn't want the tower to end, because like being like connecting with somebody was like going to cause upheaval or some shit, or like let me see though, because the world and the judgment, yeah, it was meant to be like that though. Yeah, with this blank, it was meant to. It's like the Matrix or some shit. Like how Neo found his girl, he had to go through his initiations and shit and all that, and them against the world, like they a movement by themselves, but they a force when they were together type shit. Yeah, and motherfuckers know that with this three of cups in reverse. Whoever was holding this together, it was to like stop this celebration, or like coming together or something like that. To make you conform to some shit that don't even, you're not meant to be in or be around. Eight of Swords, yeah. Like I said, I don't know what's this Knight of Cups. Emperor in reverse. Look, false emperors. It's given on the fifth element, or no, not the fifth element. I think it is. Yeah, the fifth element. With Corbin Dallas. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. They was trying to teach, somebody was trying to teach you how to be, or mold you into how they wanted you to be on some shit. And perhaps if you to continue to went through them cycles, or continue like stand with certain people that didn't mean well, giving more than you receive type shit, or just constantly giving and no investment type shit, you would have lost yourself and your identity. Constantly giving yourself away, basically, to motherfuckers who or made to misunderstand you purposely. It's like the Matrix. Seven of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups in reverse. It's almost giving like that situation in the Truman Show. If you ever, the movie The Truman, how Jim Carrey, he was like reliving the same day over and over again, and everybody knew it type shit, and they just waiting, like just wanted to. Just talking about that movie pisses me off. But it's real life, It is. It's like the Matrix. But The girl was getting him hip, basically informing him on like this is like not real, on some shit like everything around you is not real. And then they got rid of her type shit because she was telling him. So it was like things and everything was coming in between that. They even try to do some shit like to where make him seem crazy, or like he is like moving the world around type shit to make it like, I don't know. Like saying when he knew his dad was dead on some shit, right? They even brought him back to life on shit like that. Y'all gotta watch it though. Playing on motherfuckers' emotions and mind and all that. Like, even her friends was in on it. Like, I would never do you like that type shit. Knowing they in on it. They memorize their lines and shit, NPCs and shit like that. Like, and then at the end of the Truman Show, they like, well, who next type shit. Like, this is a game type shit. It really is in some way, form, or fashion. I think that's what they said. Well, who next? Or well, on to something like that. Shit was normal. Motherfuckers really. Can't get panic because but I don't know. I see somebody could have even wanted you to work. Like, you know. And in the Truman Show, that's all he did was work. Alright. Work. The marriage was fake. He was going like with the societal norms basically, and how the world wanted you to be type shit, not who he was or what he wanted to do. They was keeping him stuck in the society or like this, you know, Pacific area. No motherfuckers. This motherfuckers listen to your problems to make the problems appear or worse. Like literally, 3 of Swords, yeah. And you out of that. You yeah. Feel like you awakening. With this 5 of Cups in reverse, stop crying up with spilled milk. Realizing you the master of your fates, the abilities. Baby boy could be significant. Yeah. The High Priestess in reverse. The Lovers. Somebody was connected to was keeping you from awakening. So your like intuition wouldn't be activated type shit. Little judgment. But once it do, yeah. And it is, all that shit over with. Ain't shit, they can't do shit or say shit. They know that. That's why it's solely up to you at this point. The only time that matter is now. You know? And what you do with it. Oh, King of Swords. I can't make this shit up. We got King of Swords, King of Pentacles. What is this? And then it ain't gotta be a motherfucker cheating to Two of Cups. With this King of Pentacles, King of Swords out here together, it don't have to be like a motherfucker cheating or something like that. It's just the fact that motherfuckers in it together when it comes to a purpose and cause. Like, if motherfuckers don't want to see you win or like waking or do like be your best self, yeah, they gonna be on the same shit. Like, they may play their role, like, okay, well, you stay, you do that, I'm not gonna do fuck with you. You know, they know they boundaries and shit, but at the same time, they still in it together. Like, they know this shit not real, but we know our mission. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, Their attentions align, you know? Like, you be talking about a motherfucker thinking you safe with a motherfucker and confiding in them and shit like that. Talking about a motherfucker, what a motherfucker did to a motherfucker you trust or some shit. And they know that why that motherfucker doing that. They know. Shit like that. That's not funny, but it's just like, if you haven't seen the Truman Show, you gotta watch it. You have to watch it. If you like awakening or your spiritual gifts or some shit, like you really want to align to your journey or some shit, yeah, eight of cups, walking away. Yeah. Stand on your damn convictions. Cause that indecisive shit not gonna work either. You just gonna be stuck. You gotta know what the fuck it is you want and willing to do. Either you gonna pick up that cross or just look at it. What do the collector need to know about this? And Jim Carrey always told us, like, I love Jim Carrey so much. Like, whew, I want to meet him so bad. But anyway, you know, about money, the industry and all that shit, the propaganda and all that, like, it's not what it seems. Like, time is the most valuable thing we have, you know, the present moment. Like, yeah, chase your dreams, but that's not the most important thing. Like, the journey is the journey. It really is. You get so caught up in on the outcome, you miss the now. You know, the end goal. Yeah, sun in reverse. I mean, no, the sun. We got the sun out. That's good. It's just like waiting on God. Like not like that. Before I say the wrong things, but like how people be like Jesus returning or something like the rapture or something like that. Not knowing like it's really motherfuckers out here like that are religious, that think like, oh, Jesus is coming back to rapture, saviors, get saved and all that shit. Whoop the whoop. Yeah, and that's why I'm spiritual. Like, I grew up in a religious family, I guess, around religious motherfuckers. So I know the ins and outs. But as it relates to, I have my own concept. I grew to learn, and I didn't dismiss what I was being taught or nothing like that. I learned it. I did, and I had my own experience. So that's how I got my own ideology of it, if I should say. But we are the rapture. To sum it up, we are the rapture. I can't really. That's the most simplest thing I could say. I'd be all day on that side. Subject. That's why you gotta understand you are a God and a goddess. It's on in reverse. What do the collector need to know about this? However you want to put it. Celestial being, star, or whatever. The highest of the highest. Yeah, the universe. Yeah, you put it however you want to put it. But you got to understand the I am, that we are created in God's image. Look, I can't make this shit up. The chariot, that's overcoming obstacles, knowing what the fuck going on, and knowing if some do come up against whatever you want, you willing and you ready. You ready to stand your guard and run over whoever wanted come up against it, type shit, basically. So it ain't you that they up against. It's that intention, that willpower, that free will that you had to even get past what the fuck they was trying to do. All that, yeah. Strength. I can't make this shit major. I can't make this shit up. This shit major, y'all. This shit major. How much it takes, like, oh my good. What does the cook need to know? Grit, willpower, strength, resilience, persistence. This shit just didn't come about. I can't make this shit up. Look, the world. Y'all, this shit major. This hell of arcanas. Major arcanas. This not no just the chariot strength and the world. Like that shit over the matrix. You beat it. You awakened. That being sleep shit, not being aware, is over. What's that? Autonomy? Yeah, you have it. Click these now. Five of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. That lack, that's over. Queen of Wands in reverse. When it comes to a lack mindset, that's over. Um, what's that? Jezebel's. Look, the Hierophant. You earned your stripe. I can't make this shit up. I mean, it's like the Harry Potter. I forgot which one it was, but how he was thrown into a battle he didn't even know he was in. No, because look, motherfuckers was like, I forgot how it went, but in Hogwarts or whatever, they had this thing where you have to be a certain age to get in or whatever, whatnot. You got to be qualified. They had these qualifications that you had to have to even be in it, put in it. Somehow, and then motherfuckers was fighting over it for it, like mad, they ain't get in and shit like that. So somehow Harry was put in there without his knowing, and then his name was called. So that caused up a stir. That was a whole stir, a whirlwind of like he say she say shit and all that, like insinuations and all that, like how he get in here, like woo the whoop, and then he wasn't even an age, like and they couldn't take it back somehow. It was like it was destined for him to go through it or some shit. Like he was defying the norms, basically. And I feel like it was meant to be that way because of a lot of shit that motherfuckers set as being right or like just or like end all be all. Like there isn't no God. There is no Alpha and Omega, type shit. So he went in, and of course it wasn't easy, but he overcame. Yeah, because he was chosen. Hello. Yeah. And perhaps somebody did it with the intent that you wouldn't make it through something. You wouldn't get through whatever this is or whatever battle this is, whether it's spiritual or literal, spiritual warfare or whatever, whatnot. Thinking that you wouldn't come out on top, and Harry did. He did, because he was chosen. That's why all things good and bad work together for our good. That's a promise. And for God's glory, it's a promise. Like, really, all this shit, look, and that's why but God out here. Yeah, but God. Because he know it was dirty motherfuckers. There is dirty motherfuckers that will waste no time proving that, And it's like God will not notify. Hold on, what did it say? God will make a nobody somebody in front of the people who doubt it without telling anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you should not judge. You should not be ignorant. That's why there are 7 deadly sins. Because it's levels. And everybody got to go through them stages to even be chosen. Motherfuckers be wanting shit they can't even handle. Trying to take a motherfucker destiny and can't handle the shit that they had to go through to get to there or have it. But yeah, you earned your stripes. You earned it with this Hierophant, the world, strength, the chariot. You on your motherfucking way, okay? They love the way I walk, cause I walk with a vengeance. And they listen to me when I talk, cause I ain't pretending. It took a while, now I understand just how I want it. I know the word and I know who I am. It's time I show it. I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. Ever it is. I'm a grown woman. Do whatever. Yeah, man or woman, this is your time. Okay, this is your time. Let me get overall energy, cause I did see the sun upright. Like, this is beautiful. I normally getting all these chaotic ass readings. I'm glad this reading came out, because I'm part of the collective as well. I claim this. I claim this fully for myself. Look, the Hermit. All this majors, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, and upright. These are upright majors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 majors upright. Well, 6 upright. And we got 2 in reverse. The Tower and the High Priestess in reverse. That's 8 majors. 9. It's like the only way out was in. And you did that. And you finna be... What is this? Overall energy. 7 of Pentacles. That's like planning, investing. Some more. It's been a long time coming. That's what I can say. Calm, invested, yeah. The Empress. Give me more. We got the Death card in reverse. Yeah, growth. This could even be to Temperance in reverse. Ugh. It takes patience though. So Ace of Pentacles. But it is here. Your efforts has not gone in vain. Yeah. At all. Yeah. I just feel like get ready. Swords in reverse. I ain't finna keep pulling cards because this is a good read. But yeah, get ready. Look, this was a long battle. You see this? The Sun, the most happiest, prosperous card in the deck. You know what I'm saying? You are the light. You see this? The Devil. It was a long battle for you to get to this point, And yeah, you getting your prize. Look, this shit major. I can't make this shit up. it was a long look.